What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Tuesday, November 6th, 2018. And very early this morning, the first thing I did was make a video on the election in Ohio and in general, how they're all rigged and fake. And we looked at the date numerology of today and saw what we would expect. And I saw some things with the Catholic Church and space. And that was the main thing I saw, because space equals 281735. NASA equals 281735. We know Tesla loves participating in propaganda on this date numerology, SpaceX and NASA. And look what I say, and I even say towards the end, I go back and just say NASA again. Like, I really think NASA is going to be in some propaganda today. Space 1728, look up for that today as well. Assassination 611, a Jewish compatriot, killed 28. Chaos 1946. NASA 35. NASA should cause propaganda, I really think so. And the Catholic Church. But peace out. Take care. So NASA should really put out some propaganda. I really think so. Did you not hear me just say that? So I say that, and then later on, what happens? I check the propaganda top stories. You know, this is very familiar. How many times have I called out something before it happens, and it is a top story inside CNN propaganda? I've done it live before. Ask Derek. I remember Derek was on that stream. He saw it. Object may have been an alien probe. Harvard paper claims. This is NASA propaganda, space propaganda. Even if you scroll down, look at this. NASA shoots first 8K video of Earth. 8 is the 8. This is number 8. K is the 11th letter. 8 plus 11, 19. 8K equals 19. 1 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, 19. You see how they're using the number 19 inside their propaganda? So, from this asteroid again, this thing is Oumuamua, you know, kind of like Obama from Hawaii, very well paralleled with him. This Oumuamua asteroid is back in the news. I already documented this, October 19th, 2017. On the 19th last year, we get the same piece of propaganda. So now this year, on a day with 19 numerology, talking about 8K19, guess how many days apart these were? So October 19th is when they first spotted this. And then today, we're getting this propaganda from NASA. See, published today. Look at this shit. 1 year, 19 days later. 119. And again, on 10/19 last year, that's 119. The first one came out. Saturn, the keeper of time, Saturn equals 119. I mean, just not really keen on what else to do, you know? I really think I'm trying my best to explain to the world, new, old, young, small, smart, dumb, doesn't matter who you are. Trying to show this the best I can. And we get more, you know, ozone layer hole will heal within 50 years. You know, 5 number for creation. They're creating all this crap, creating all these myths and the hole in the ozone layer. Because it's all federal government propaganda. It's all shit they've done. Watch Russian jet intercept U.S. aircraft. So you see what we get. We also get, you know, killing propaganda in the top stories again. Kill 2817, space 2817. So it's still what I'm talking about. The only thing we're missing here is shit from the Catholic Church. And if I said Catholic 28 in that video, excuse me. Catholic doesn't equal 28. Catholic equals 35 though, and 46. But Thelema equals 28 and 35, parallel with Catholicism. But this video is just trying to show you, I mean, this is the end of the road. There's no, you can't deny someone calling something out in advance multiple times. Zachary K. Hubbard, who I learned all this information from, he called the Yom Kippur, Sin City, Vegas false flag months and months and months well in advance before it happened. I mean, technically years, because he's been calling out Tisha B'Av rituals. He says, look out for Tisha B'Av every year. So, I mean, he's calling that out. I'm calling this out. Everyone calls out things who can apply this knowledge and see. And people are getting it right. And I'm just trying to show you this is all Biden's propaganda.
Cigar-shaped interstellar object may have been an alien probe, Harvard paper claims. I mean, it's fake news propaganda. Updated at 10:47. 147, that is the number for outer space, 147. So we get outer space propaganda by this numerical system. 47, the number of degrees the Freemasons compass set at, so they have 1047. Foundation equals 47. Time equals 47. This is a space-time ritual. How many times have we looked at NASA propaganda and the number 47 is there? It always is. I just wish anyone who's new can just watch all my NASA videos. You don't have to watch the whole of any of my videos. You can skip through, you can fast forward, you can watch in full speed. But all you gotta do is just take a specific topic I talk about, watch all the videos for it, and you clearly see the pattern. Here, 127 in the video. Video length, minute 27. That's 87 seconds. Architect 87. Scottish rite of Freemasonry equals 127. That is the 31st prime. 31 is the 11th prime. 11 is the master number. Also, it's the 310th day of the year. Another 31. This is coming out. And if I didn't type it out earlier, again, space 1728. There was 1728 numerology. I saw how it was a lifeless number of 28 too, so we're going to obey that. Spaces from the Freemasons, Mason, 28, 17. They run space program. They give you all the information about space. NASA then sums to all that. 35 too with that. NASA, S is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10. So reducing S once, you get 17 when S is 10. So NASA has these numbers. You see it in the date numerology. You see how I called it before this propaganda was put out in front of everybody. Or even if it came out, 4 a.m. or something. If you want to be all technical, guys, I didn't check CNN until after I made that video. I should have to prove that to you. I've shown several times. I mean, look at this. This is the same propaganda we're talking about. Look at this new update time. 1:43 p.m. We just were talking about this. Oumuamua 47. It was updated at 10:47 earlier. Scottish rite of Freemasonry. 143 reversing and reducing. So, A is 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. So you just do that reduction in each letter, add them all. S becomes 1 because 1 plus 9 is 10 again. It's 19 we reverse. You see how 127, 143. Here, fresh propaganda from NASA, 1:43 p.m. Here, now, so are they pairing it with this minute 27 video? This is beautiful. We caught the art project before it even came to full form. This is that same minute 27 video. Are you all looking at this? I've been saying, that's why I say, I've shown you so many times how Tesla has had good moves on days with Freemasonic and space numerology. I've used this knowledge to tell you how the Tesla stock can move. And I predicted it correctly several times. And I'm showing you, and I've said the numbers for Freemasonry and space are very important. The two things to look for. NASA's propaganda now. Numbers for Freemasonry and space is all we're seeing. Minute 27 video. Updated at 1:43. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. 127. 143. This is undeniable. They're using the two little reduction ciphers too. There's a reduction alphabetical order forwards and a reduction alphabetical order backwards. You see? Forwards is in the video. Backwards is in the... Just stew on this. Like that's why I said these examples. I'm also still like quality over quantity. Like there can't be such quality examples inside this mainstream media propaganda, and someone's still like, I don't get it. Like I'm not saying memorize this pattern. Even if you forget what this pattern is 2 weeks from now, you're seeing how using gematria, which is very relevant to the media, to this Zionist Jew cabal, is part of Kabbalah. This is Kabbalah here. You see how using an esoteric form of Kabbalah, which we're doing, gematria, applying that practice. Well, all Kabbalah is esoteric, but you know what I mean. We're applying it, and we get numbers of Scottish Rite of Freemasonry inside NASA's propaganda. It cannot be any more perfect. I don't think I've even gone through all my notes yet. There's not much to see. See the video NASA shoots first 8K video on Earth. Minute 16 video. Today is 11/6. It's also a 76-second video. And from the Oumuamua first one we saw, the October 19th, to this new one, 383 days. 383 is the 76 prime number. Master 76, these are the Master Masons. 383 to 76 prime number. You got 76-second video. You got 19 days from the anniversary of Oumuamua. 19 days. 2 weeks, 5 days. That's an Earth number. Earth 25. NASA's being exposed. There's so many videos on YouTube trying to expose NASA, and I think a decent amount do a good job because, to be honest, it's not that hard to expose these people. They're a bunch of liars. NASA means to deceive in Hebrew. You think it's an accident? Guys, that's all they do is deceive. Paul Chodas. He was in my last video about Oumuamua. That video should be on this channel still. Paul Chodas in there. I exposed him. Ritual 81. Because he's in the video they have here now. Inside this current piece of propaganda. I don't know if the 8K one or that or this one. I think it's this one. This is the asteroid. See, Paul Chodas is back. I think this might be the same video from them. They're just reusing their propaganda. NASA, known for cutting-edge technology, just made a giant leap forward in video. See? Cutting-edge technology in a video. This is a deception. This is a stage. This is an actor. This is all just theatrics. If you don't believe this is all real from them, go ahead. I don't believe anything these people put out at all. And why should you? It's all a bunch of fabricated nonsense. 8K. See another 119, Idris Elba in this minute 19 video. Elon Musk in a minute 21 video. Revelation 121. Blood Sacrifice 121. 11 times 11. 121. Another 121 video. You see it's the same numbers inside all their propaganda. Government 133, just the 33 there. And that reminds me. I have another video. Not video, another article I saw earlier on CNN. And I didn't look into it, but I just want to see Queen 33 years later, Live Aid propaganda. See, 33 years later, Queen's Live Aid performance is still pure magic. If someone wants to decode this, any Queen fans, anyone who listens to decode music, here's a piece you can look at. 33 years later. Here you can probably look at the link and write it in, type it in. And here's this nice piece of propaganda with the big old 33. 33 master teacher number, teacher equals 33. 33 vertebrae. Activate the Kundalini by spiritual ascension through the vertebrae. So, Freddie Mercury, he was murdered by his employers, by the federal government. You can sync this up with his death. I'm sure this piece of propaganda... See, I don't know when this was published. Because usually some of these things are published before, and those keep it here today. But it's in our face today. It was on main page. We'll close out this video, because I think I showed all the NASA examples. I hope you see that. Just a little bonus. We'll see Freddie Mercury's date of death. Just the anniversary of his death. And how many years ago did he die to them today? So he died November 24th, 1991. I'll tell you now, it's not that long from now. So, but then that way you can also do it from his past birth, from last year's anniversary. So he died in 91. So this is 27 anniversary? It's probably the 27-year anniversary. We all know about the 27 Club. Ritual 27. Sacrifice 27 in Chaldean. So now this 27 anniversary piece of propaganda. Coming out the year or the month where he died. Freddie Mercury very well could have faked his death too, of course. Death 25. I knew that they were going to do this. We're going to get death numbers inside this fucking propaganda. 2 weeks, 5 days. from his upcoming death anniversary. I mean, it cannot be this. It cannot be more simple. Reversing, reducing, 25. This is Jewish media. The false Jews from the Book of Revelation control it all. This is a Jewish practice, Kabbalah. Gematria is incorporated into it. You see how it's being applied and used. Sun 18, Chaos 19, Ritual 81, Reflection 18. Pairing that with 27. This is the 27-year anniversary. 91. I mean, that math is easy for me to do because the year I was born. So I didn't have to think there. He died 12 days after I was born. Number for completion. And now it's complete. See how complete this propaganda is? I'm now exposing it. Died at 45, the son of Saturn Magic Square. We can just see the date numerology he died, and we're going to leave it there. We'll do his name, but then, because you know this how this can go. I mean, it's the death of Freddie Mercury. I can sit for the next 5 hours and talk about it. Death 118. Killed 28. Today's the day with a life lesson number of 28. That was the day of 28 numerology. You see now, they're putting it again in this propaganda. See, they both have days with 35, 28 numerology. Thelema, 35, 28. Freddie Mercury. Thelema honoring Saturn. Very well some parallels there. Freddie Mercury, 82, the reflection of 28. The Society of Jesus, 224. $154. Ritual sacrifice. $154, like Freddie Mercury. But look at the date he died. Look at the date numerology now. And again, 118. And this is coming out 2 and 5 from his birthday. 2 weeks, 5 days from, or not his birthday. Wait. No, I messed this up. I don't know what this was. This is not supposed to be it. I think I caught myself there. Oh, no, it's the same thing. Okay, oh, sorry. It's the federal government using the same exact numbers, the same exact patterns inside all of their propaganda. So, never mind, I was right. I was just on a different screen for some other propaganda. We're talking about some of the related propaganda that came out today using the same numbers in the ritual. You see it? It's so repetitive that you confuse yourself if you're not more organized. 2 weeks and 5 days from Freddie Mercury, death 25. This propaganda is coming out 118. In the Jewish cipher. Died on date with 118 numerology. Born September 5th. So from September 5th to November 24th, 1991. I mean, Zachary Hubbard has information on all this too. It's a big trap and murder by numbers. Just read the book and you'll get all this information. But it's always nice to see this whenever we can. This is what happens when you're in the music industry. This is what happens when you're an actor for the federal government. Whoops. I mean, this is irrelevant, though. This is when their anniversary this is. They very well might sync this up with the propaganda they're putting out, you know? You can never throw this out. But let's just see. His name sums to 80. That's 80 days from his birthday. I mean, do you see how easy murder by numbers is to see? Freddie Mercury. It's as easy as ABC 1, 2, 3. When you reverse reduce or you don't, you can use a little Jewish cipher, you know, something 911, the 156 prime. 80. 911 is also a reflection of 119. You know, he's dying in the Saturnian way. 80. His name sums to 80. He's dying 80 days from his birthday. Also span of 81. Ritual 81. So ritual equals 81, 27, 45. He dies at 45 years old. This is perfect. Freddie Mercury, this musician, murdered by his record label, the Zionist Jew-controlled record label, 45 years old. 81 days from his birthday. And then 27 years later now, they have some tribute with the number 33. Again, Jesus Christ sacrificed at 33. This is perfect. Died at 45. 81 days from his birthday. Now 27 years later, we get this propaganda. What a ritual. Live Aid, you know? Part of Queen. Live Aid 62, like Queen. I mean, it's such bullshit propaganda. Live 835, like Thelema, 46, Sacrifice 46, 127 is the 31st prime. That's what today, the 310th day of the year. We have that inside mainstream media headlines. All of your news is by this code. Stop being a sleepwalker. Quit denying. Quit being skeptical with this type of stuff. It's too late. I've explained this well enough where I'm saving you the time from being skeptical. I break down CNN for you on the fly. So for those that just are too lazy to do it, that don't know how to do it, now you see what's going on. You've effectively done it yourself, which I still recommend to do. 33 is a sacrificial number now. 33 years later, talking about the Live Aid, but this is 27 years from when he died at 45. 81 days from his birthday. Unbelievable. I forgot what this video was even about earlier. Oh, it was about NASA. And we saw NASA was clearly putting this shit up by the numbers, and now we see this. Two very strong examples. What a good video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out. See ya in the next video.